¿Qué onda, perros? ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén bien. Ahorita vamos a ver lo que sería el showcase de PlayStation para ver los nuevos avances y adelantos de videojuegos que va a sacar. Bueno, las noticias y los adelantos de algunos juegos. Y pues vamos a ver que a veces no la ha cagado o algo. Así de que vamos a darle, pa. Listo ya.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles. By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Se ve perro, eh.
Hold on for me. I will find you. I promise.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Saros. Se ve bien perro, güey, pero yo siento que va a ser un juego de los que se va a quedar como olvidados, güey. Lo van a sacar y todo, no, hasta el 2026. Lo van a sacar y todo, pero pues hasta ahí es el único juego que van a sacar, güey. No sé, güey, siempre PlayStation que hace eso, güey. Siempre PlayStation saca un juego así, güey, y nomás saca un puto juego y ya nunca más lo vamos a volver a ver, güey.
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
Otro simulador.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters and closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side.
Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Battlefield.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game.
Es el 6, no.
Insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light him up! We gotta move! Woo! Hold on!
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
El Battlefield 6. Ah, güey, ya sale el siguiente mes.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year. Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC
Y van a empezar con sus mamadas de remaster.
an
Vas a
augmented
ver, güey.
operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say, everyone's entitled to one good scare. Death comes to Haddonfield
no
in
te pases de
Halloween, the
verga,
game,
güey.
tribute to the John Carpenter classic. The team at Ilphonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian
Va a ser como el de
survivor
Viernes
or Michael
13, ¿no?
Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors
Sí, güey, va a
to
ser como el de
save these
Viernes
hapless
13, güey.
townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing
sí,
him
va a
to
ser
move around the
igual,
map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him.
A la verga.
Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
Sí, güey, y va a ser olvidado
Two big
igual, güey.
announcements from 11th Hour Games.
Last
First,
Epoch.
their hit action RPG, Last Epoch, is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time
Se
travel.
ve perro, se ve perro. Adelanto que se ve bien verga.
You'll battle through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future. As for that second announcement, Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
Pues se ve bien, Se ve pasable, se ve...
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures, go fishing, cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse
No, a mí
that
casi no me laten ese
transcends
tipo de
time and
juegos,
space,
güey.
Original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure.
Se me hace muy de anime, güey. A mí el anime casi no me late,
Venture out
güey.
alone or with friends when the 7 Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Two iconic characters finally meet in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow. Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup as part of the Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack. Also included is a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures. The Mega Man DLC pack comes to PS5 next year as part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds right now.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
It is I who will be Shogun.
Kurimatsu, why?
You'll never understand what it means!
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
Please.
To rule, one must prove their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
Neo 3. Se ve prometedor, se ve prometedor. Dynasty Warrior, ¿eh? Remasterizado. Hijo de su puta madre.
予定通り食の陣を炎に沈めます。
反撃を開始するぞ。戦場ゆえ武をもってお答えいたそう。俺が最強である証明してくれるわ。
¿Y qué te dije?
Another world snuffed from existence.
Our focus, our true objective, is to save this world, our current world.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
It's time I faced my past. Let's go. Today, you'll
Güey, ¿sabes cuál es el pedo, güey? Ahorita en los juegos, güey, que ya todos copian las fórmulas, güey. Fíjate, tiene una pinche tipo de fórmula de tipo Devil May Cry, güey, con Dark Souls, güey. O... ¿cómo se llama el otro puto juego? El... Elden Ring, güey. O sea, ya todos ya sacan una fórmula que tuvo éxito, güey, y lo quieren replicar en muchos juegos, güey. A mí eso ya no me está
We're
lateando,
joined by
güey.
the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは、ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリースクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリスクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろん、これまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
¿Qué pedo,
アンク
güey?
ルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
なるほど。ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正統後継作品ってことですね。
はい、開発チーム頑張ってます。このゲームは近接アクションとローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れたいわばエクストラクションアクションゲームとなっています。プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。
今度は地獄なんですね。
はい、探索で手に入れたアイテムを持ち帰るため無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると全てロストしてしまいます。所持品だけではなく
Bueno, fíjate que todavía este se siente un poquito más original, güey.
相変わらず理不尽だね。
はい。レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。皆さんに新たな面白さを感じてもらえると嬉しいです。キャッツ
Start of a whole new world.
Se ve interesante, ¿eh?
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。
集夜叉ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド、世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報を
お楽しみに。
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
Dragon Age.
Those who wield power to prey on
Parece Dragon
beasts
Age.
who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Greyman. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greyman comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart
No, ya
speak
lo habían
without
anunciado
fear.
anteriormente, güey.
In the end, all will come together as one.
We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hour.
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Crimson Desert. Marzo 19 del 2026. Perfecto, lo vamos a estar esperando. Ahora una bocina de Sony, güey. Ah. Unas bocinas de 250 a 300 dólares. ¿Cuánto, güey? ¿Cuánto, güey? Todos sabemos que Sony para cuando saca accesorios o mamadas de esas, güey, no, güey, te la mete bien feo, güey. Ok, vamos a ocupar una ranura de tu computadora más. Bueno, esa... Es que siento que van a empezar a sacar como accesorios, güey, para sacarle provecho al PlayStation Portal, güey. Para que digan, miren, no la cagamos con esto. Con esto puedes usar esto. No mames, venza a la verga, güey.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list. These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us.
Come out and fight!
For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2
Bueno, ya lo van a
Remastered,
meter,
the
güey.
definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode No Return.
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original
Tekken
PlayStation
3.
and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2
No
are
mames,
coming to
Soul
the service
Calibur,
later
güey.
this year.
Also arriving this year,
Tomb
another
Raider.
all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary. And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Un control de God of War. 20 aniversario. Ay, no mames. Se ve perro, la neta.
Been fighting longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. That trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
Ok. Siento que ya le mejoraron el combate, güey, como estaba antes, güey. Oh, la verga, es este vato, güey.
That's always waiting.
No me acuerdo cómo se llama, pero no mames, está bien vergas. Ah, ¿cómo se llama este pendejo, güey? Bueno, luego me acuerdo. Mystic. Eso.
'Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Wow, un centinela, güey. 2026, pero... Ok. Pero se ve que ya le arreglaron el combate, la neta, porque estaba bien culero cuando el primer trailer que vimos lo mostraron bien culero, güey. Estaba
Are you
bien
going to make
ojete,
a
güey.
Wolverine
Muy
game that
sencillo,
is
güey.
as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics? Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine.
Perfect.
That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Se ve prometedor, ¿eh? Se ve prometedor, se ve que ya le están trabajando más. Porque el primer trailer que nos mandaron y el primer gameplay es una basura, güey. Totalmente fue una basura.
Maybe you don't want it enough.
My fights will continue.
Ok, pues ya se acabó esta mamada. Y pues mi opinión nomás fue como... no fue nada guau, güey. Nomás por lo de Wolverine. Pero de lo demás no me impresionó. No me impresionó mucho además. Pues nomás vi como 3 juegos que me llamaron la atención, que digo, bueno, le voy a dar la oportunidad, pero pues, los demás no. La neta fue como contenido basura. el accesorio de las bocinas mm, se me hizo una mamada para que sigas utilizando tu PlayStation Portal. Y yo siento que van a sacar esas mamadas solamente así accesorios para que puedas utilizar tu PlayStation Portal. Pero no sé. Y te van a salir como bien caros, como unos $200, güey. Me cuelgo de huevos, güey. Pues bueno, este fue todo. El showcase de PlayStation. Pues si les gustó un juego o les llamó un juego, pues pónganlo en la caja de comentarios. No olviden suscribirse y darle like al video. Nos vemos.